Ghanim. He's Al Jazeera's Middle East analyst. He joins me live in the studio now. Yahya, I mean, this happened a couple of hours ago now. The information is trickling in. We're not hearing anything more, but are the Egyptians saying anything? Have we heard anything from them at all?
No, we haven't heard anything so far from the Egyptian authorities, and I believe this is normal because they're waiting for the information, because as of now, I know and we know that some rescue operations and rescue teams are on the way to the potential location where they anticipate that the airplane crashed.
So where would that potential location be? Because we're hearing, again, there are conflicting reports that one, perhaps it was 10 minutes into Egyptian airspace, yes. One perhaps that it was 10 minutes out of Egyptian airspace. But generally speaking, where would that area be?
Well, I don't think that is difficult to tell, because, you know, any aircraft while flying, there has to be a constant contact between the aircraft and the air traffic controller towers. All the time, whether before getting into the Egyptian aviation space or even outside, you know. So I don't believe there would be a problem in locating or specifying the specific location where the aircraft disappeared. But talking about the aircraft, that specific aircraft, I mean, the record of that aircraft is very moderate, and it's relatively very safe aircraft.
This is the Airbus A320?
Yes. Yeah. Airbus, since 2005, Airbus A320 witnessed only 25 accidents, which is, by the standards in aviation, is a low record. The only Airbus that exceeds that since 2005, the Airbus A300, which is 33 accidents. The lowest was the Airbus A340, which witnessed 4 accidents during the same time. So in terms of the ratio and the frequencies of accidents, it's considered to be safe in comparison to Boeing, by the way, but we have to consider the gap in number of the
yes.
operating airplanes. Boeing is almost 2 times as much.
I mean, you follow, you're our Middle East analyst, and you follow the issues, security issues around the area, particularly when it comes to incidents like this. I mean, Egypt, for example, they had a big problem last year where we saw that Russian charter jet go down in the Sinai Peninsula. That was a big worry. We still don't quite know who did it and how that happened. Then we had, in March this year, a man used a fake explosive belt to force an EgyptAir flight to land in Cyprus. What sort of security worries now will the Egyptian authorities be having?
Well, I think we have many possibilities as far as this latest incident, but nobody can tell for sure what happened on board of that airplane. Did it crash for technical things, but or is it a terrorist, another terrorist act? Nobody knows for sure. I guess we will be only able to tell once they locate the aircraft, and I think
or the black boxes, if indeed it's gone down.
Yes, but first thing is first. They have to locate the location, the place where it crashed, because most probably it crashed.
Just talk us through the geography of the area we're talking about here, because the flight path seems to indicate it was or the flight path would have indicated that it would have been a couple of 100 kilometers west of Cyprus, somewhere out in the Mediterranean Sea. But just talk us through the geography of a flight path of a plane heading over the Mediterranean back into Cairo.
Well, the flight was originated, as you've just stated, from France, and if the information about the time when it disappeared from the radar, what I'm afraid of is that it might have crashed into the sea, and that
into the Mediterranean.
Into the Mediterranean, right. Because according to what we hear from coming in from Egypt, most probably it's going to be the Mediterranean, and that would be another problem to locate and to start the rescue operation.
All right, Yahya Ghanim, Yahya, thank you very much indeed for your thoughts.